everybody, and welcome to another episode of Everything About Nothing.
And
Nothing about everything.
We are so happy to have you here.
We are delighted.
we are very happy.
We are not AI-generated hosts, Oscar.
Tommy,
And not AI generated Eric.
We are so happy to have you here. Hello, boys. How have you been?
you
Hello.
call me boy, though I don't am boy. I am not a thing that exists. I am human.
And now we went from AI to robot. The transition sure goes quick, huh?
Human.
Robot.
Human.
Robot.
Human.
Robot. Robot.
Human.
Do, 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 do.
DJ Khaled.
How you doing, boys?
I'm great.
I'm okay.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I'm good.
That's nice.
We have 3 different
Grades.
goodnesses.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have 3 different grades of good.
Yes.
Grades of good.
Grades of good.
Levels of not bad.
Level of snow. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Happiness is a spectrum.
Mm-hmm.
You're always on top.
Apparently, I'm always the happiest.
What's great about your life currently?
Everything.
All right. Any details?
About nothing.
And
God damn it. I don't like when the joke is turned against me. That's not fun at all.
I'm gonna laugh.
yeah.
I always laugh.
Yeah.
That's why I'm happy all the time. I
Oh.
laugh.
Is that the secret?
I laugh a lot.
Is laughter the best medicine?
I'm like Arthur's knight.
Can't
Laugh a
get
lot.
sick in that case, I suppose.
I mean, you can always get sick. Sickness isn't something dependent on your happiness.
That's true. I am getting sick of you. And your weird TikTok videos.
It's just because you're jealous of my beard.
No, it's because goo goo gaga.
Mm-hmm.
I want to remind you that you are the one starting the Goo Goo Gaga trend in the podcast right now.
We don't need to talk about it anymore. I mentioned why you are weird, and I'm getting
I'm
tired
not
of it.
weird. You are weird.
You know, we're both weird, and you know it.
Yeah, but you are jealous of my beard.
What? No,
Yes, you are. Just admit it.
I got a pretty good beard going myself.
I need to shave.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
But otherwise, it's nice.
What the fuck? It's good,
Yeah,
but
it's
it's
a good
not
growth.
good. The goodness of it is not there, but it's good.
Yeah, it's good. It just needs to be taken care of.
You mean trimmed?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not taken care of. What is... You missed.
So I shoot again.
And I missed.
I missed
What
2
the
times.
fuck did you shoot?
Yeah, it was silent this time.
I always shoot blanks.
I guess I'll start talking about my life. Sorry, took me a second to catch up to that one.
Oh.
You just snuck it by me.
Yeah, you have to be fast.
I'm sorry to hear that, man. I hope that you don't place any value on it.
That was a joke, though.
Sure.
Want to see?
Have you tested yourself
Do you
lately?
want to see?
I wouldn't.
I
know.
tasted, so I know.
That's now who's weird.
I don't think that's a reliable scientific method.
I mean, it could be. How would we know?
That
Well,
is true. How the fuck would we know?
Yeah, well, true. I haven't read up on it, and I haven't tasted. So
There's one doctor that literally gurgles it and just.
I mean,
Yeah, you're fertile. You're
I mean,
fertile.
tasting things is how doctors knew if, like, what it was back in the day.
yeah.
It's like there were doctors who tasted piss to know what was wrong with you.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. I'm glad I'm not a doctor. Shh, not a doctor.
Now that would be an interesting experience.
To be a doctor?
Or to see your doctor just take a sample of your juice and just like,
No,
you got testicular cancer.
No, he cuts the cup in half and takes one sip of the other cup. And has to like drink all of it.
Yes, good vintage.
What's your birth year? 1985? Good year.
Aged.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'll start talking about my life. You go on.
We don't.
Do you not?
I didn't say anything.
Exactly. So I've been trying to fix my life.
Great.
I what?
With
Oh, I basically realized that I have a gaming addiction.
a gaming addiction.
Yeah. Instead
Like-
of doing stuff that I should do, I play video games.
Video game.
Video
Yeah.
games. And so I'm trying to fix that by just going cold turkey, saying, well, not gonna touch it's not gonna play any game between this hour and this hour because I'm gonna have to do stuff.
All right.
So I put all the games that were on my desktop in a folder, and just being like, if I have to, and it's effective because now there's an extra step between me having to play a game is opening up the folder, going through the list of games to the one I want to play, and starting that. And it's effective.
Yeah, that sounds
I
good.
mean, whatever works, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't take much for me to be uninterested in whatever I'm doing.
Fair
Damn.
point.
And it's working. I've started moving stuff off my shelves, redecorating, getting organized, spending more time doing the things I need to do.
What is it that you need to do?
Dishes,
Oh,
laundry,
Mm-hmm.
cleaning.
hang on.
Sending in reports to Arbetsförmedlingen.
Oh,
Sending in and responding to employment opportunities.
Yeah.
Well, that sort of thing.
sure.
Life
Grown
stuff.
up stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Learn stuff.
Ugh. Learning sucks.
Yeah. But I'm aiming to go back to studies. We'll see.
Again?
Cool.
Yeah.
What kind of studies?
Yeah, we'll see. National economy maybe.
All right.
If I'm gonna properly rule the world, I'm gonna have to learn that stuff.
Valid argument.
And maybe working in the government is easier for me than working for a company.
True.
Perhaps.
Or perhaps not. We'll find out.
We'll find
Yeah.
out, yeah.
And coding. Gonna learn coding.
That is
yeah.
a goal you have.
Float?
That is a goal you have. Question mark.
It's not. Well, no.
I gotta learn coding. Is it a goal? Nah.
Well, it's not a personal goal. It's useful for getting
Oh yeah.
a job within computers.
How is it not personal if you want to get a job with computers?
Well, I don't feel like I want to do a job with computers, but I feel like knowing IT makes it easier to get a job. It opens
With
up opportunities.
computers.
Yeah.
I don't. Okay.
Let me explain something to you. My dream job
Is to rule
is
the
not.
world.
Yeah. And that's a far off dream.
Yeah.
The thing I want to do for a job, it's not a specific thing. It's being a cog in a machine.
Mm.
That's what I want to do. I want to be a cog in a machine.
Yeah.
What machine doesn't really matter as long as it's not food related or telephone salesman related.
All right. Yeah.
Those are the two things I don't want to do.
Yeah.
All right.
Anything else, I'm open for business.
Okay. Let's start from the beginning. If you want to rule the world, why not go into politics?
There's no clear ladder.
What do you mean there's no clear ladder? You have to be good at it, which you say you want to become. You want to be the best, so you would probably fight enough to become the best, right?
Sure.
Yeah, that means you're gonna climb, maybe take over some party, and become the so-called leader of the party or spokesperson or whatever they.
But I have to choose a party and have a firm belief.
Yeah, true, but our party changes their mind all the time.
That's true.
Yeah, so I don't see the commitment to have one belief anymore. So why not politics?
I don't know. It doesn't feel like you get paid that much in the beginning.
I don't know what the
I think
ground salary is for a.
I think it's 0.
I don't
Nice.
think it's 0. I think it's around if you if you get hired as a politician or into the politics, whatever party you are in and stuff, and you work for them, I believe the beginner would be at around 20, a little bit more than 20 maybe.
Yeah, but like, would I get hired? Because it's not like there's job postings for.
No, you have to
No,
do.
You have to be a politician and just
Yeah.
talk your way into it.
You know, you have to join the youth or the lower like community centers. That's no money. That's just to get your name up in your chosen party, and then you have to use your charisma build, because politics is only charisma.
Mm.
So you just have to keep grinding charisma in the low slums where you make no money, and then you can maybe get up. Maybe.
So that's why, because I'm lazy.
Yeah.
And you choose economics.
Yeah.
Which is a numbers game.
I do like numbers.
Okay.
Sounds like I can see I can't see a clear path to a specific job, but I can envision that that's a very easy, maybe not easy. I can see how that leads to becoming a cog in a machine. And so I respect you for that.
Yeah, I'm a Sims kid.
Nice.
I was raised with the idea that if you want that there's a clear ladder that you can just start climbing. Apparently that's not how work works. So, which is why things have not gone so great for me, because I want to be like, okay, like someone point me at the floor so I can start going towards the roof.
Yeah.
And then they were like, well, if you want to get halfway to the roof, you have to study all this. If you want to, you have to pick one of the corners of the floor to be your thing. Sometimes roles can be equally high up on the ladder, but they are completely different starting areas.
Yeah.
It's weird. But speaking of numbers, one thing I forgot to mention during the New Year's episode is I learned to count binary on my fingers.
Cool. How did you do that?
So if your finger is up, it's a 1, and if it's down, it's a 0. And then you just square it with each finger. So you have 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, etc., etc. And so it's like 1, 2, 3. So that would be 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. It would be 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, and 1, 1, 1, and then it continues.
Cool.
And you can keep doing this until you run out of fingers, basically.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, that now we get to my question with when it comes to binary, because all programming languages are binary.
Mm-hmm.
And 0, 0, okay, it's 8 numbers, so it's a 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1 is 1.
Uh-huh.
Numbers don't end. When do the letters come in?
Well,
Yeah.
I think numbers will be translated to numbers. I don't know how binary truly works. I just said I'd learned to count binary
That's
on my
valid.
fingers.
That's a valid point, I guess. Yeah.
But I would assume that it goes like 1 is A, 2 is B.
That makes sense. Like I said, I don't know. That sounds very plausible.
But I think also binary is what I know about coding is that everything is binary at the basis.
Yeah.
But and then you have coding languages who are just like shorthand for longer binary. It's like if you have a lot of binary that form a function, and then you have a programming language which is just I want to do this function for this thing.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you want to and for any listeners who are interested in learning coding, if you want to be rich, learn COBOL, which is the programming language that banks use. And it's as close to binary as you can get without it being binary, and no one knows it.
Nice.
And you can hack the computers of the banks and steal all their monies.
That's also an option to you.
There's also easier ways to do that.
Yeah,
To hack the banks.
yeah, with a saw.
Hacksaw!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you want to rob banks, you can go for the intelligence build, or you can go for the classic strength build.
Yeah.
Are you gonna punch your way through the wall?
Yeah. If you're a cop officer,
If you're a cop officer.
yeah, if you're a cop officer, and you see yourself standing in front of a dude who punches bricks to dust just to take money, it's like, yeah, it's your job, but you can always get another job.
Yeah.
I mean,
Time to call Superman.
Yeah.
I mean, there is a thing called guns.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I see someone like punch a brick to dust, hopefully my rubber bullet's gonna take him out.
I hope so too, for your sake.
I mean, I could probably use a taser.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
That would probably be good.
Yeah.
I found my fishing rod today when cleaning out. What the
You did?
Fuck.
Yeah, I forgot. I didn't know I had a fishing rod, but I found it.
Valid.
Now I have a fishing rod.
Cool.
You're gonna fish soon?
When was the last time you fished?
Like a decade ago?
Cool.
10 years!
Yeah, probably.
When
No,
you're
a de- a de-
14.
Yeah.
A decade is 12, Tommy. Just so you know.
I don't think
Is this a baker's decade? What the fuck is
a
this?
a baker's decade. 12
Jesus.
years.
Jesus.
Yeah.
You have a diploma or whatever it's called in Sweden for bakery.
Yeah, high school.
Yeah. No, we have chef school.
Yeah.
And probably specifically within bakering. Bakering.
Bakery?
Bakering.
Yeah, you go to the kitchen,
I'm
you
gonna go to the
argue
kitchen.
with your
Spouse?
with your spouse about how much chocolate to put in. You're bakering.
That's funny.
Yay.
So that's some stuff that's been going on in my life.
Cool.
You guys got anything?
I can bring down the mood.
Sure.
What?
Hey, it's everything and nothing. Yeah.
Hell yeah. I was to the doctor's today
Oh.
Why is
Yeah.
that a down mood?
because
Well-
I feel really bad. I'm noticing right now.
Oh, you chose to go to the doctor because you feel bad?
No, it was
Checkup.
yeah, it was ordered, or I was summoned a long time ago.
You have been summoned.
Basically, I'm gonna go with that.
Yeah.
I was summoned to the doctors.
Cool. What's the ritual for it?
Well,
What's the summoning ritual for you?
it's basically they write a letter and send it to me.
Oh, does it
The
have
ritual is complete when I open and read the letter.
does it have a circle with a lot of symbols on it?
I can go look if you want.
If I were to make a summoning circle for you, what would I need to put inside the circle to summon you?
Ooh, may I?
We should think about that. Yeah, you go.
Yeah. Carbonara on one.
Ooh.
It has to have 5 circles
Yeah.
on the sides.
It
right?
means five points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So carbonara on one.
Uh-huh.
Pizza on one.
Okay.
Mhm.
Oof.
Three more things.
Some healthy instructions manuals.
What?
Healthy instruction manuals.
Okay.
Yeah, for the inner peace and look inside yourself to find like some ways to
I mean,
heal yourself.
Interesting.
Yeah, he's healing himself.
Yeah.
Inwards.
Oh, for summon. Okay, this is your idea for how to summon him. I thought these were your for to summon.
No,
you.
not for me.
Oh,
I'm jumping in for him.
I see. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you're as the demon you're currently summoning. I can say you had 3 out of 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is some special kind of something that changes everything. So you have to have one blank because he always finds a different kind of topic to be fascinated by. For example, he was very into Bloodborne once.
Yeah.
He was very into when he finds a subject, he's
Mhm.
gonna be on that subject for a while.
Yeah.
So that's the one changing all the time.
Indeed, I have very flexible, or I have very shifting
Interests.
special interests.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you're still out one,
And writing. No, drawing.
He broke it.
No, that's what's your thing.
That was my thing.
Yeah. And it's gonna be your thing. You're gonna be remembered as the drawer guy. Not the drawing guy.
Yeah, I
have
appreciate
not
that.
known you long enough to ever see you draw.
That's because you met me in when I was firmly cemented in the I am unable to draw era of my life, which I'm battling myself out of.
All right.
Which is why I would pick up those self-help books.
Yeah,
for
exactly.
Internal healing.
Yeah, so he's gonna be able to draw again, which is why it is still in the circle.
All right.
All
It's
right.
a goal you might be able to reach again.
Yeah.
But it was something you had once.
Yeah.
Do you own this apartment or do you rent this apartment?
I rented this apartment.
Okay. If you own this apartment, I was gonna say that. Well, it would be cool if you get into drawing because you have a big wall over here that you could just start painting.
Yeah. I did that when I lived at my dad's. I had my PC basically in a little nook and just a blank wall in front of me, hooked up my screen to that, but before that I painted that wall and it was awesome.
Nice.
You can paint this one.
Yeah.
There's nothing stopping him.
That's true.
That's
It's just
true.
gonna be more expensive when I move
Yeah.
and someone has to deal with it.
I mean, if you figured out a way to remove the
Wallpaper?
Flower paper?
What?
Isn't it flowers?
The wallpaper.
Yeah.
And then be able to like roll it. You can paint behind and then roll it back so that they don't find out.
So only I know internally that I have beautiful walls on the inside.
Wow.
And whoever moves in later and then finds out. But you make sure that they never find out during the showing, only after they buy.
Valid.
But
It's like when people paint. It's like when you paint pentagrams under wherever there's like a carpet that covers the floor.
Yeah.
So that when someone removes the carpet, they
But
found
who is
ritual
gonna-
circles.
who is gonna remove this wallpaper?
Probably the owner of the house. Like whenever they renovate this apartment.
I mean, it's a rental.
Yeah, so yeah, they have to renovate it at some point if they want to raise prices more.
Sure.
And then they might remove the wallpaper.
Well, if needed, they will.
I'm not allowed to, or well, I'm allowed to try, but I can't get the displays which I wanted for so long. Because, you can't place displays on wallpaper.
Are you allowed to drill in your walls?
Yes. But I double checked that the magnets for the displays, they don't recommend drilling through the magnets and attaching them to the walls.
Okay, but could you drill the wall and then attach the magnets to something that you screw to the wall?
I don't know.
Maybe a magnet. You have magnets you have magnetic screws,
Yeah.
and then you put the magnets on the magnets and then the display to the magnets on your magnets.
I appreciate your ingenuity.
Your magnet carda.
I mean,
I was just thinking of getting frames.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no, that could also work.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't even like put up nails and stuff for hanging stuff. We put on those hooks that you just like glue to the wall.
Oh yeah,
Except in the bathroom, then we have suction cups.
that's fair.
Suction cups.
Yeah.
Yeah, there.
Suction cups, man.
Fuck you, I'm suction cup man. I'm climbing over here. You can't stop me. I'm suction cup man.
Look at me go!
Look at me go. Look at me go.
Yeah. Do you have a thought of 5 things that would summon me in a demonic circle?
What? No, I want you to tell me how to summon you, so I can
Oh.
do it.
So you have no idea of what you might have be.
Well, the things I know about him mostly consist of his shifting interests.
That's valid.
So I would put like the 99 D&D book, a copy of Bloodborne, Carbonara, a Japanese like instruction manual of some kind,
Cool.
and a like self-help book probably.
Sure.
Valid points.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would put carbonara. I would put the Coke Zero.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah. Then I would put chips on one.
Ooh, that's also a good one.
Yeah,
But we can't be food only. Jesus,
that's
it
one
def-
thing that I am
it
interested in.
Yeah, I agree. It definitely can be. Yeah.
But it's literally how you summon in real life.
Yeah.
This is gonna be with a summoning circle.
Yeah.
If I just put it out on the table, I don't need a circle anymore.
What? The
What do you
circle
mean?
is necessary.
No, I can summon it without the circle. That's the.
And then you have mastered the art.
Yeah, but that's the issue. We need to have something to put in the circle. We can't put food out there because it's gonna come without the circle.
I mean, it would be cool if you just put, like, we can just put it in a circle, like the food in a circle on the table.
Oh, look, a candy, a piece of candy.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy.
Yeah, I wouldn't put candy. I don't like candy.
No, you don't.
I-
Or you don't fucking eat like ice cream either.
He's only covered 3 things so far.
Sure.
Yeah. Then I would put a year's subscription to my coaching group for Healthy Gamer, which is where I do most of my internal healing.
And
Ice cream.
You don't like ice
to
cream!
spite Tommy
You
so
don't
hard.
like ice cream! That doesn't
whatever
work!
spites Tommy the most
Exactly.
currently.
I can actually, that's a free space. It just says whatever pisses Tommy off.
He doesn't like ice cream.
Yeah.
That's true.
He buys it every year.
Yeah. It's a ritual.
It's a ritual.
Yeah.
He even did it twice this year. Or
Well.
close to this year.
Well, I only eat ice cream when it's winter.
Sure.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Why?
It's cold out, you want something cold inside.
I mean, I'm always called a freak for eating ice cream on winter because that's what you don't do.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
I think
I mean,
to speak just to the point of pissing you off, that's why I eat ice cream in the winter. Not to piss you off, but to piss everyone else off also.
Okay.
Because if you're gonna tell me at what time I'm allowed to eat ice cream, I'm gonna say fuck you. I can eat ice cream whenever I force myself to do it.
you cannot eat ice cream at 1 o'clock at night.
You just watched me, you heathen!
Yeah, do it, man. I'm waiting for the video.
Please don't eat ice cream. You don't even like it. Jesus.
I mean, I have cream in my fridge and I have ice in my freezer. I can just combine them
Do
because
not go around and cream in your fridge, dude. Jesus.
it will make you cream.
What? No.
He needed it for his doctor visit.
But put it in a cup then. Don't in the fridge.
But it's like in the cup in the fridge. He needs to keep it chilled.
In what? In the where
That
in
is
that
basic
no,
knowledge.
No. Where in that sentence which he spoke did he say in a cup?
He didn't. You assumed that he didn't put it in a cup.
Look at his eyes. Look at his eyes, not
Okay.
mine.
I can look at
Yeah.
which one.
Does does it look like he's gonna do it in a cup?
I mean, sometimes he cleans
Sometimes.
up.
How many times do you need it for the doctor?
Well, he's only summoned every so often.
Yeah.
This is
He's got to respect the summon.
So every
I
time he's
can go
gonna
back to my story.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, so I was summoned to the doctor, and my medicine is so harsh that you have to take, like, I'm gonna badly translate this to, like, you have to take 2 aspirins, and you have to take 1 of the other headache tablets,
Okay.
and then you have to take 1 tablet of cortisone or cortisol.
cortisol, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
ibuprofen and the other one.
Yeah, cortisone is a woman of the night.
What the fuck?
isn't that Carmen?
What?
Yeah, Carmen.
Listen, I don't know what her name is. That you, what the specific woman you meet.
Carmen Electra.
Yeah,
Alright.
so I have to pre-game the medication with resistant medication, and then you get the medication, and it starts at like 100 milliliters. The drip is like computerized, so you start at 100, and then after a while they speed it up to 200. And when they sped it up, I could feel my throat start to itch and start to swell a bit, and I had itching in my sinuses and my ears, and I felt pretty okay. But then I got home and I slept in the car all the way. I didn't drive. And then I got here, we talked, and I was like, they're gonna come in an hour. I'm gonna nap. And then you came, and I had to open the door and wake up. I'm fucking exhausted, and my throat is still itching.
I'm sorry to hear that. We have covered on the button episode that itching in the mouth would be a terrible cost.
Yeah.
But you will get used to it, apparently.
Either that or hopefully like the previous times it goes away.
Yeah. Also, I don't think you should take medication that you're allergic to.
That is not allergic. That is not for allergic stuff.
Yeah,
But his
no.
throat swelled up.
Yeah. It's
Just a little bit, and they have me constantly
monitored.
Yeah, because your
Monitored.
throat swelled up.
Do you
Well,
know?
yeah, the patients who get this medication, that's a side effect.
Yeah.
That's why they monitor you and make sure that they don't go too fast, so that your throat actually does close up.
God damn, dude.
Yeah,
That's hardcore.
cheers. But it's only I talked with them, and I talked with my neurologist, and she told me that my next appointment for medication is in 2 years.
All right,
So it's
sweet.
once every 2 years.
Yeah, currently. But she mentioned that it might be once every third year,
Ooh. Oh,
so I might reach that point at some point.
that's sweet, dude. That's
Yeah.
good news.
Indeed. This is a medication designed for blood cancer.
This is still good news.
Indeed.
I mean, at least we can assume that you're not going to get blood cancer because
Yeah.
you're free.
I
you're
am
all-
double up on protection.
Yeah.
That's not how medicine works. You don't pre-eat medicine to not get whatever you eat medicine for.
That's what I do. And every
Listen,
time
it's
you
called
guys come over, I pre-game aspirin so that the headache is already handled when you get here.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Tommy, I must say I respect your self-control for when he said, and then you came and I had to get open the door. Considering we're talking about putting...
Coming and doors and frozen doors.
Frozen doors.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
And I didn't use a cup.
Yeah. He did cream though. So.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, no, I have cream in the
Yeah,
fridge.
He
you
have
have creamed into the fridge. He missed
Yeah.
the cup though.
Oh, no. Well, at least he had a cup.
Yeah.
This is
It was
also-
on the table. So.
God, this is a gross episode.
You brought it up.
I'm not even sure we're gonna get to the subject.
Yeah, you are the one subjecting this. You are the one subjecting us to this.
Yeah, I wanted you guys to tell me about your week, and then we now it's been half an hour.
But I'm not weak.
Yep. That's okay. There's a 50-50 split that I don't have to edit this episode. Let's go for 4 more hours.
Yeah, I mean, I can take the last one, and you can take this one.
Yay.
I'm pretty strong.
Yeah, you are. Physically.
Mentally also.
So today's subject is gonna be cartoons.
Yeah! Phineas and Ferb.
Yeah, inspired by Phineas and Ferb.
Weird.
That's one of them.
Weird.
What were you thinking about cartoons?
I watched a lot of cartoons as a child.
Same.
Same.
Respect.
All right, sweet, good. Then that explains why we are the way we are.
Yeah, boy.
I think we're just gonna discuss how cartoons have changed, if we and what our favorite cartoons were, and what we think counts, maybe what counts as a cartoon.
Yeah.
Considering we also watch anime, and there's a lot of inspiration now between the two.
Should we consider that anime is cartoon just because of its...
That is a discussion we can have, but for the sake of argument, I'm gonna go with no. We'll start with classic cartoon.
Okay.
Let's start Western.
Yeah, let's start Western. Because I
How
think
about Swedish?
sure.
The Three Friends and Jerry.
Sucks so bad. Hated it. Hated it every time.
I did hate it. Sadly, it was on Jetix, right?
I really think it's Fox Kids or some regular...
It was on regular SVT.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Well, the only thing I remember is that I didn't like it, but I watched it because the other channels had worse programs currently running. And that's a hard feat when the Three Friends and Jerry is the best shit you got.
Yeah, no, I hated it because I hated it because it was bad. But sometimes I had to watch it because it was in between two shows that I did want to watch.
no.
And sometimes I had like friends who liked it for some
Oh.
reason. Yeah, no, it was definitely a product of its time.
Mhm.
It was.
I mean, I have to also include, because of the art style, the Möb.
Oh yeah, but didn't they have like one music video? I don't know what else they did.
I mean, they had some episodes.
Oh,
Yeah, it was actually a show, I believe, maybe 8 episodes.
damn! All right,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Which show is this?
It's the Möb. It's a rock bandish. They were a group of teenagers of 3. They were a rock band on like the scale of, hey, we're a garage band. We don't have any followers yet, but we're gonna become a big band.
Yeah.
One of them is like the typical looking narcotic junkie kind of guy. One of them is the I'm fucking handsome. I'm the most handsome guy in the world kind of guy. And then we have the stupid fat guy that is the drummer. And we are following their like lives on how they are going to become a rock band and
Alright.
famous.
Yeah.
Cool.
No, it
No.
wasn't that good.
All right.
The Möb, vi rockar fett.
Don't ring a bell.
Good.
It's not that good, but it was funny when you were small.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's all right.
Can I also just bring up that what little I remember of the Möb, and also the Three Friends and Jerry, they had a very, go with me here, a Beavis and Butthead feel
Yeah.
to their animation style,
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
which I didn't really like. I never liked Beavis and Butthead.
I've never seen that. I've only seen the heads and their laughter.
Yeah, I mean, I've never seen a full episode. I've only seen clips and people who say they love Beavis and Butthead, and I don't get it.
I don't get it either. But I've seen some clips. Some I actually like.
Yeah.
So I could maybe like. Well, I probably wouldn't like the show, but maybe I'd like the characters.
Valid point.
Like I have just seen the clip where he lifts his shirt over his head and becomes Cornholio.
Who needs
needs-
pee?
Yeah, PP for his bunghole.
Tittar på my bunghole.
Why is that something you laugh at?
I don't.
It's
hey,
a running gag.
It's a childish, dirty joke.
Yeah.
At least it's not goo goo gaga.
Yeah.
But I've watched a lot of cartoons. I think my favorite cartoon as a child was Ed, Edd and Eddy.
Good choice.
It's good. It
Yeah.
was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always liked just the concept of like here are three doofuses
Yeah.
trying to con people out of their money to buy these enormous candy jawbreakers.
Yeah.
And they have like what they got up to, and every time it was like something weird.
Yep.
Like they sometimes they even got like cinematic with it. Like there was one episode where they had like an alien inspired one.
Oh.
They gave Ed a monster suit and he became a monster.
Oh,
He
yeah,
started
yeah.
kidnapping the neighborhood children
Yeah.
and like putting them up in a lair of like I think it was some form of chewed
Gum or stuff.
it was chewing gum that he just
Yeah.
put them into a web of.
Oh, yeah.
On the wall. Yeah.
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 And sometimes you could like it shifted from like here the people to his view when you just saw and it's like whoa, this is weird but
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. I mean, they had good episodes.
Yeah.
They had pretty bad ones as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The haunted house episode, that sucked.
Oh.
Yeah, I hated it. Where they had this contraption where they drive around in a carousel kind of theme thing.
Yeah,
And
and it
just-
turns out it's the Janker sisters.
Yeah, exactly. And
I liked it. I thought it was good.
it was so repetitive, and I've seen so many reruns of it.
Mm.
It was so annoying.
Yeah, I mean, I don't remember specific episodes. I just remember some of the golden jokes. They're still so fucking funny.
Like the
For-
episode where Ed got like sentenced when he had when he couldn't get out of home because
When he was grounded.
grounded. Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Yep.
he was grounded. And it's like, yeah, my parents took the stairs away so I can't get out, and
Yeah,
they
no,
took
they-
the fucking stairs.
Yeah, no, they get in through like his like window because he lives in the
in the
basement.
basement. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they're like, okay, we need to get out of here. Where's your stairs?
My parents took it.
Because I'm grounded. And you see the outline of the stairs.
Yeah, you see it.
That's so fucking weird. They just took the stairs.
Yeah, his
Who the
parents-
fuck can just take stairs?
His parents, apparently.
Yeah, apparently. And the weird joke where I don't remember, but he imagined his bed being some kind of
And he
food,
eats
and
the
he fucking
bed.
eats the
Oh,
bed.
He
yeah.
is like a slug, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So weird. So stupid.
Yeah, I remember another one of my favorites were the mystery episode when they were sleuthing for who like stole their like cents or whatever, like their dime, and the only clue they have was a footprint. So they bring the entire like concrete slab with them and just like put it down and compare people's shoe sizes and then brings it with them.
Yeah.
I remember that. Some bits of it. Yeah. It's a fun show. I liked it when I was.
Yeah, it was very creative. It was very weird. It did some, and it has and it was very stylistic. I like stylistic cartoons.
I always thought about the blurry and the shakiness of the animation kind of annoying.
Yeah.
But when you looked at it and you get into the show's like premise or story in that episode, you forget about it.
Yeah.
So always when it went on, I was like, "Ugh," and then I watched it and I liked it, and then you like forget it until the next episode where it comes up again. You're like, "Ugh," but you liked the episode.
Yeah,
So.
and also the sound design. I don't.
Oh, the animals always.
The weird. They had the Ed and Eddie had the weirdest sound effects to all of their shit. Have you? I don't insert the clip of Markiplier reacting to Evangelion, but with Ed and Eddie sound clips here.
What the fuck?
Oh, I'm gonna show you this.
Oh,
Guys,
the fuck?
It is such a good clip.
Oh, weird.
Uh,
I mean, my favorite show was Crash, the
Cowardly Dog.
Cowardly Dog. Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
such a good
Yeah,
show.
that was my favorite. I had like Avatar, Teen Titans, Batman the animated show, and
yeah.
Crash. These four are my like top 4, and they are interchangeable.
Yeah.
Because
Bangers, all of them.
Yeah. But the one I always remember the most is Crash, because I love horror.
Yeah.
Horror is such a good genre in my opinion, and I love how they made a kids show into such a horror mystic.
Yeah, like sometimes it was genuinely unsettling.
Yeah, and I loved it, especially when the first episode of Crash is when he is getting a visit from the Uncle Fred, which is a like family member to either Myrtle or
Myrtle.
Yeah, and he is coming there and he's gonna shave him.
Yeah, and he constantly has this not
Inner monologue.
Yeah, inner monologue. I was gonna
And
say
that
like
fucking
nursery
smile.
rhyme. Yeah,
Nursery
he's just there like and like tells this like story and then he, like and
Yep.
naughty.
Yeah, and he's gonna be naughty.
naughty.
He was talking about some gerbil thing
Yeah.
that he got to like babysit, and then he became naughty
And
he
shaved it.
and shaved it, and
Yeah.
he became fucking like naked. The thing is, it's so. The theme of it, the episode, is so weird.
Yeah.
And it becomes something like, if something is naughty, you don't like it. It's very like bad in a
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
And
Well-
then you think about shaving, and that's not naughty at all. That's not bad at all. And then you think about the consequences of someone getting closer to you and forces you to be shaved.
Yeah.
Then it becomes not naughty, it becomes a crime.
Well, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Right? Like, obviously, like this is what one of the things we're gonna get into is like how cartoons are made for both adults and children.
Mm-hmm.
So that because they're supposed to be like family, so you have to have jokes for the children and jokes for the adults. As an adult, you look at it, it's like, oh yeah, he's a serial killer. Like he's a
Or a rapist.
yeah. I'm gonna go with like serial killer because like psychopath, the like murdering your pets, like the whole
There was
Sweeney Todd.
sure, there was a segment where he shaved a girl's head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, I'm prefer to go with the serial killer angle, psychopath angle. But like, like you watch that as an adult, and it's like, yeah, no, this is definitely a parable for something dangerous and bad. But because it's a kids show, he just shaves. Like he cuts hair, and he just sits there waiting for locked into the bathroom with courage, and he's like.
Yeah.
Yep. And I can say that as a kid watching that, I mean, I didn't really like Courage, but I think I learned the thing they wanted, which was if someone acts like this and you are a kid alone with them, that is a bad thing. You should avoid being close to people who act like this.
Yeah.
That lesson was fairly firmly set inside me when I watched that episode.
There's also this episode where they are at a motel or hotel.
Oh,
I
yeah.
hated it. Hated it.
Of course he did.
Yeah, it was
of
the
course he
spider
did.
one.
Yeah, exactly. And the like owner is a cat.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna
Cats.
ask if it was with the cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he has tied up or kidnapped the folks, Myrtle and the
Well,
guy.
no, he hasn't kidnapped them. It's a hotel.
No, he has hid them or something. Or maybe it's just to torment Crush.
I think it's like, what I remember, it's like a jigsaw thing. Like it's a murder hotel.
Yeah, and he has kidnapped the humans, and he's trapped Courage on a pole outside of the hotel, and he just places a box there close to the pole, and then opens it, and out comes a big fucking spider.
Yeah.
It just crawls.
And there's spiders in every room.
Yeah.
Different colors, different sizes. I hated it. And he is a returning villain.
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, is that the episode with It's Dark Gerbils World?
No, that's another one.
Yeah.
That's the vacuum one,
Oh.
where Courage gets sucked into a vacuum, magical vacuum, and inside the vacuum there's an whole ecosystem world thing that lives inside the vacuum.
Gross.
And then he gets out to save the... Courage is a dog that always saves his family.
Yeah.
So he gets out, fights the Dr. Gerbil inside the cave, because he wants to collect the humans and have them as pets, because he's a gerbil. And the gerbil, and then it becomes like this Oprah thing, where he fights the gerbil, where Courage fights the gerbil on a boat, and they have the fight scene with an Oprah soundtrack in the background, and the soundtrack is fucking amazing. Though the scenes are black and white, so it's so fucking weird. It's scary in a sense because they kidnapped your family and just controls everything and tries to have you as some like experiment.
Yeah, I think Courage was very interesting because it's basically a kids show about a dog, and they just every episode is just a reference to a different horror movie or horror story.
Yeah.
There's one where they turn into dolls, like puppets, Pinocchio dolls. There's one where he has to change the light bulb of the sun. I don't remember. There's one with banana people. I don't remember what that one was about.
Yeah.
There's the slab.
Yeah.
There is all this stuff.
There's the alien chickens.
The alien chickens.
Yeah, that's a fun one.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's Courage is a very good cartoon.
Yeah.
And, like that's just like a cartoon.
Yes.
It's a true cartoon.
Definitely.
Fair point.
Yeah, it has also very like cool ideas, even if they were stolen or copied. I learned those ideas from Courage,
and
it was very cool,
very stylized.
very stylized.
Yeah. I mean, my favorite is, I don't think stylized, because mine, I subconsciously just started loving anime before I knew what it was, because my favorites were Totally Spies, Kim Possible, and X-Men Evolution.
All good shows.
Yeah, but I also love that it had that clean anime-inspired style.
Yeah, large eyes, sharp angles,
Yeah,
Lots
smooth
of
lines.
detail work.
Yeah, very realistic proportions, even though it's a cartoon. It just it felt good to look at, and also the stories and everything was cool.
Yeah,
It was just cool to see people do cool stuff.
indeed. Totally Spies was a really good show.
It was a really good show.
I did like Totally Spies. Like, I know I was not the target audience, but it was just a cool show.
Of course you were.
Hell
It
yeah.
was spice.
Yeah, that's the...
Yeah.
And they were totally.
They totally were spies.
They totally were spice.
They were totally spies.
And they were women. Of course we were the target subjects. Subjects.
Yeah.
Target audience.
It was one of those shows that was cool. One of the reasons they were cool was they didn't have the same clothes every episode.
Yeah.
But they almost did though.
Well, yeah, they have their like spy uniforms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then, like outside of that, they have their casual clothes, and someone on the animation team was like a fashion nerd,
Yeah.
and just like, we're gonna have this, and we're gonna have this. Now we have a red shirt, and now we have a dress, and now we have a
Yeah.
full suit.
Yeah, I didn't catch it when I was growing up or when I was watching it, but I watched a video about it, and apparently there's a bunch of fashion and like mixed fashion trends inside of it
Yeah,
that they specifically made for the show, and I was like, I can respect the dedication.
indeed. Then you have things like Teen Titans.
Ooh, yeah.
They just have their one set of clothes.
It was good though. It was
Yeah.
good though.
Yeah, no,
It
Teen
was a-
Titans was good.
Yeah, totally a good
Totally
show.
teens.
Totally teens.
Totally teens, totally heroes.
Yeah,
Total Titans. Oh.
Well,
I've been thinking about it because I mean I love Kim Possible as well, and they had 2 sets of clothes.
yeah.
So they had the everyday wear and the spy wear.
Sometimes they had cheerleading too.
That's valid. Sometimes Ron had a bulldog mascot head on him.
Yeah. No, I think Kim Possible was also one of those shows. They didn't have every episode was a new set of clothes, but they did have like a change of fashion every now and then.
Yeah.
They had a
Like-
fashion brand inside of the
Club Banana.
Club
inside of
Banana.
the show. So.
Yeah.
And God, I wanted to eat that fucking taco.
Oh,
Ron's taco.
yeah.
Nacho.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the bread and nachos and all the slurps
Yeah.
and the sticky stuff.
Yeah, just the wettest
Yeah.
nacho mix.
Yeah. They sure made that look good.
And I have always loved tacos, so that was definitely something I wanted to try.
Mm.
Yeah. And I remember, I mean, when we grew up, we had one taco place where we grew up.
Yeah,
And it's the one that's expensive and not that good.
yeah.
So it was like, I also want to have a Buena Nacho to just go to hang out and eat a bunch of tacos or nachos.
Yeah. Which we
Was
don't
jealous.
have. Yeah. Sag.
Sage.
Yeah. We don't even have so many burritos places either.
No, we had one.
Yeah, and it went out of business.
Yeah, not a
Big
lot of
Sage.
Spanish food.
No.
Nope. Or Mexican for that matter.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Avatar. I would say Avatar is one of the most influential cartoons in our generation.
Yep.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, it has sparked so many people's interests,
Mm-hmm.
and it's become such a cool like phenomena. How many people actually looked at it?
I mean, it had everything, right? It was a show about kids having fun, about serious subjects, superpowers,
Mm-hmm.
the like world threats, and a actual storyline
Yeah,
that went from beginning to end.
And cabbages.
My cabbages.
because when I started like hearing about it,
Mm-hmm.
I remember not knowing what it was.
Mm-hmm.
Someone just said, "Yeah, I watched Avatar. It's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
You should probably watch it." And I was like, I don't really know what that is. And then it saw that Avatar is gonna be the next episode or the next show in line on the TV.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, I'm gonna see. And it was like in the middle of the story of something, and I
Yeah.
was like, this isn't that good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then some time passed, and they were and the commercials said we're gonna have the whole show play every episode from 1 to whatever it was on every day, one episode
Yeah.
until it's at the end.
I
And
that.
remember, this is before I believe book 3 even came out. So they only had book 1 and 2. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna see from episode 1. I saw the first episode. It was intriguing, where they found him and he was like, I'm 100 years old. And
I'm gonna train you to do penguin slide.
yeah, exactly. The penguin slide. It was cute. It was fun. I was like, I want to do that slide as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then and so on and so on.
And then Fire Nation attacked.
Yes. And then we have episode 2 after the fighting and stuff. Bless you.
Bless you.
And it's like, I'm actually into the story. The story seems pretty good.
Yeah.
When they are, because I remember they ended at around maybe when Appa got kidnapped from the Sand People, and they just stopped.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they had more episodes, but I don't think so, because it ended there. And I was like, I want to see more. Next week, nothing came. It was a rerun of the episode that already been. And then they announced, we're gonna keep going in about 4 or 5 weeks. And I was waiting for it. And then I watched it. And then when the book 2 ended, they were like, there's no episode anymore. The book 3 is gonna come later this year. Then I have to wait for that one.
Yeah.
And it started, and I started from episode 1 and continued on, and then watched it all.
Yeah.
Cool.
Avatar was definitely inspired by anime, and you can tell by the fucking schedule.
Isn't Avatar a Korean thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's Asian in like spirit.
Yeah.
Because a lot of Asian created comics or anime manga is very similar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, especially nowadays, it's such a fusion. They're like, so many nerds who make cartoons watched anime and want to include stuff from that, and so many of the Asians who make like animated shows watch Western cartoons and want to do stuff with that. So it's a
give
weird
and take.
chimera nowadays. But like, which one was do you guys have a favorite Avatar book? Which one was your favorite?
Oh, I love the third.
I love Earth.
Second.
Yeah.
Yeah, because first is water, second is earth, and the third is fire.
Oh, there are only 3 books.
I
Yes.
think there's 4.
No, the fourth is not.
Right.
Yeah, because they didn't do air, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, I started and I only saw sporadic episodes.
Ooh.
And I think they were on book 2. I mean, it was with Toph, it was the Earth, so I saw sporadically like, okay, they're here, and then I saw a bunch of reruns throughout the week, and then it's like, I have no clue. I could gather the story, but it's like, after Toph kicked that dude's ass, I was
Which
like, oh
dude?
yeah, the first one where she was the blind wrestler.
Yeah.
When she beat the rock, or sorry, the boulder.
The
Oh, yes,
boulder,
yes.
yeah.
So it's like, yeah, I saw that, and then I was like, the next episode was somewhere in book 1 with the water, and then the next day another rerun for something else. So I barely knew where I was in the story.
No. Because the book 1 water ended with the moon sacrificing herself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, it was just a very good show. It didn't shy away from like getting serious.
Yeah.
It had a storyline, but it was also dedicated to being silly.
Yeah.
They have to be
Yeah.
silly moments.
Of course, it's a children's show.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Well, it's a family show.
Yeah. What was your question, by the way?
Hmm?
What, you had a question.
Our favorite book part
Oh,
of
yeah.
Avatar. Free to.
I don't know.
Nah,
I mean,
you watched this sporadically, so I'm not
yeah,
sure.
exactly. So I'm gonna go with Avatar is good.
Nah, that's fine.
Wouldn't you want to watch it from first to 10?
I think I might have done that later after I finished Naruto Shippuden. At some point there, I think I took and watched everything from the first and everything from Korra in a big span of time.
Korra was also good.
I liked Korra,
Yeah.
yes.
It was
Yeah.
decent. Yeah.
And also, I am glad that we are firmly taking the stance that Avatar is a cartoon.
Yeah.
It is a cartoon.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is made by USA.
No,
Or
It is
the
published
comic is from Korea.
by... Yeah.
Yeah, and the people that made it is a studio cooperated with American people, right?
I mean, yeah, it was Titmouse who animated it. And when I would say animated, the animation industry is an American or Western studio makes the key animations, and then they ship off the work to a country like Indonesia or Mexico or something like that, where animation is cheaper.
Like Korea.
Yeah, and they just say, fill in the blanks, and then we take the credit, even though you animated more than we did, but it's our show.
Yeah.
No.
I remember seeing that joke when I watched through Steven Universe.
Oh.
Like they go on a world tour and they go to Korea and they see their own show being animated.
Damn.
Wow. I never liked that show.
I liked it.
No.
It was, I liked it. It was weird. It was actiony, and it was silly.
Yeah.
I think it was so slow. That's why I didn't like it.
Mm.
It's a very slow show.
I mean, it didn't have. I don't think the point was for it to have a clear red or story thread. Like at least season 1 is just meant to be like a monster of the week style story. Like, oh yeah, here is this gem monster, and this week it's this gem monster, and here's a silly episode where he loses control of his transformation powers and his hands turn to cats. This is another filler episode where he brings Melon to life. It becomes a copy of him.
Oh.
So he can create life.
Oh yeah, his powers are crazy, and they didn't think about it when they decided to make a storyline. So now they were like, well, now we're gonna have to explain why he can do all this crazy shit.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
But then I watched it all the way through, and I really liked it.
Cool.
Like they had the cool concept that I liked. They were aliens. They were magical rocks. They could fuse into cooler magical rocks.
Transformers.
Yeah.
And sometimes it would get deep because of his abandonment issues.
Mm.
I'm not gonna laugh at that.
You just did.
You can't prove that.
I isolate the sound. Increase. See, there we go.
Yeah.
I mean, another like same kind of story arc show is Adventure Time.
Yeah, we are gonna have. I was just waiting for us to get into that.
Starts out very sporadic, very randomy, and it's like, oh, I'm a cartoon, so I'm gonna be cartoony, and then it becomes a very story-heavy like cartoon in the later seasons.
I think like Adventure Time is one of those shows where it's really both for adults and children. Like they really manage to hit the middle ground.
Yeah.
Right.
It like there are silly animated adventures for the kids and jokes that only the adults would get.
Yep.
And the stories about like how the Frost King was the vampire girl's like carer for a while, That's something that kids wouldn't understand.
Nope.
But they get a cool story about a guy like helping a girl, which Finn and Jake seems like, oh, this is cool and stuff. You're not that bad guy, and you learn that he's not that real bad, but he's bad because of the crown and stuff.
Yeah, like and the story writing was solid because the story writing did take some of those episodes that were just one-offs and continue and like incorporated them into the story, which was
Tommy fell down the stairs again.
yeah. All right, let's go get him. And up.
Thank you. Sorry for that.
Welcome back.
Welcome
fell.
back. Yeah, no, it was a great show. I don't know what else to say.
There's not much needed to say.
Yeah, I mean, I remember the first time that I saw the Lich from Adventure
the
Time.
dead guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was the coolest shit I ever seen in my life.
All right.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, I was like 15, so
Fair enough.
probably was the
Yeah.
coolest shit I ever seen in my life, except for anime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't like mech animes, but Megas XLR,
Yeah.
that's the coolest mech anime.
Hell
But it's not
yeah.
an anime, it's a cartoon.
Yeah, now we get into the niche stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how many
Yeah.
people will know and remember Mega XLR.
No, that's so sad though, because it was so cool.
It was such a weird show,
But it
though.
was so fun because it
Yep.
drove that mech with a
Yeah,
car.
there was a mech with the head was missing, so you just put this car there.
Yeah, and it played the video game controller to
Yeah, like
move.
put all manner of controllers in just to control the mech, and
Yeah.
then he
Yep.
fights like kaiju and mechas and alien forces.
It's
Yep.
so sad that it didn't get more.
And
Because
also, he ate like a big ham wrapped in pizza.
yeah, that's his thing. But that sounded good though.
Yeah. Fuck that show actually, because they had an episode where they had like, I think it was 7-Eleven day where they had like free slushies or really discounted slushies, and that slushie, it looked so fucking good. It looked so amazing. And then I got my first slushie years later, and I was like, this is just ice and taste. The fuck is this shit?
Yeah, and you don't
Dare
like
you?
Yeah.
you don't even like ice cream. The
Yeah.
fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, rant over.
Yeah, another niche one, and not sure anyone's talking about this. Do you know Martin Mystique?
Yes, I love that. Did you know that they incorporated the Totally Spice with it?
Yeah,
Oh.
Yeah, and Scooby Doo.
I missed the Scooby Doo one.
I believe Scooby Doo and Martin Mystique was. I might be wrong though.
Yeah.
I think they were cooperated into it because Scooby Doo has done a lot of things.
Yeah,
They
they
have.
They have.
Yeah.
Scooby Doo is also a great cartoon, but they They have just done so much for so long.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Scooby Doo is just a, what's it called? A Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
Definitely.
They have so many celebrity crossovers.
Yeah.
They had the Globetrotters. They had Supernatural.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They had.
Oh, I loved that episode. I
Yeah.
am a Supernatural fan.
Batman.
Batman. The old Batman.
The old Batman.
Yeah.
Because they both ran in the 60s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that's so cool. Yeah, I would say the best cartoon in the world is probably Scooby-Doo because of the influence of how much cartoon it has made and how much cartoons has been incorporated into
And
it.
it's just such a solid foundation. You have a group of teens driving around in a van solving mysteries.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's cool.
And even if once you figure out that the only one who's not being suspected is the person who did it,
Yeah.
you can still be like, all right, no, this I see how they figured out the mystery.
Yeah, they always also tells you how it works, which it feels like I don't need to think about that anymore. Cool.
Yeah, like like when you show it to the kids, they don't solve it themselves, so you do need to have the explanation. And but will say, as an adult, I do find it frustrating because they only give you the vaguest of hints
Yeah.
of what the clues are
Yes.
before explaining it to you. I'm just like, if I just had known, if you just had shown me the things the characters saw, I could have also figured it out.
Yeah.
If I only have known, then I could have known.
Yep.
I've been inspired because I write Call of Cthulhu, I've been inspired to just watch old Scooby-Doo episodes and try to translate them into
Cthulhu Myst.
Hell yeah.
horror mysteries.
Yeah, I know I've been harping on this for a long time, but your first Cthulhu adventure with us was Scooby-Doo themed,
Yeah.
and it's still my favorite to this day. It was
It
so
is-
fucking good.
Yeah, no, Scooby-Doo, like I said, Scooby-Doo is just such a good foundation.
Yeah.
5 characters, each one distinct with their own skill sets,
Yeah,
and they solve mysteries.
Yeah, especially in a haunted house.
yeah.
Or any haunted place.
Yeah,
Sometimes
but we
the
were
haunted
in a
swamp.
haunted house. In your campaign, we were
Yeah.
in the haunted house. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, soon we'll play Cthulhu again.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
That's gonna be awesome.
So yeah, cartoons. Any other niche cartoons?
I mean, I can bring it up because I have 2 tattoos of My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic.
Indeed.
Yeah, so that's the first one, and the other one I'm too lazy to show you.
sense.
I have to pull down my pants.
Yeah, I
and-
was about that. I was literally
I've
about
seen
to ask,
it.
Do you need to take off your pants?
well.
Yeah, he's
Is
seen
it on
that.
your butt?
Nope.
Is it on your front?
Oh yeah. You know
It's on my
the
side.
you know the backside of the scrotum.
Yeah.
If you stretch it, you're gonna see a face.
Wow. That's dedication. That place hurts like a bitch to get tattooed.
I actually don't know. Ask him.
Does it hurt like a bitch to get your scrot tattooed?
Yeah, no, it's just on my fucking shoulder. No,
No.
my what the fuck is forearm called in English?
Forearm.
That makes sense actually. That makes sense. I believe you on that one.
Wow. Who would've known?
Yeah, no. My Little Pony is a good show. I watched a little bit of it with my niece.
Nefnis. Ooh,
Yeah,
cool.
not my nephew, my niece. And I was like, she showed me it, and I've started from the beginning.
Yeah.
And the first episodes are just like, holy shit, this is a cool magical story.
Hell yeah.
What do you mean the fucking moon is alive and has a powerful deity trapped inside of it?
Exactly. The Princess of the Night, who was banished to the moon and is going to return, and it's like, you know what? I'm gonna keep watching this.
Yeah. Never trusted Celestia.
You never did?
I never trusted her. I'm like, I've seen too many shows with monarchs that are actually bastards.
All right.
You are too powerful and too competent. I don't trust you. You sealed your own sister in the moon.
Well, there was either that or the world was gonna get swallowed by eternal darkness and night.
Oh no!
May I ask, if she was the light and her sister was the dark,
Mm-hmm.
why seal her away? Is she stronger than light?
It's
Well, I
sort of-
mean, she was getting corrupted, and she wanted to take over so that only night existed. So
just fight her off.
that's what she did. She used the elements of harmony to seal her away on the moon.
Yeah, but why seal? Just fight her off. Win.
because then she would come back and do it again, and she grounded her is what she did. She removed the stairs. She put her in the moon, removed the stairs. It was like, think about what you've done. And instead of thinking, she got angry. and
Speaking
fumed.
of cartoons, she should have chopped her head off.
She's her sister, dude.
That's not something you can show on a kid's cartoon.
Oh, there's a lot of cartoons where they chop their heads off.
Like Samurai Jack.
But true. Yeah,
Another great cartoon.
that's one. There was one which like Aladdin.
Yeah.
They he chops his own head off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's also a genie.
Yeah, but
There's
there's a lot of like limb cutting in cartoons.
It depends. Yeah, it depends on context. They didn't want that. Like this was My Little Pony was intended for little girls. They didn't need to have that type of violence
Trauma.
in there. And then at some point they decided to just have full on Dragon Ball Z battles.
I was gonna mention the battle against Tyrek. I think that's in like season 6,
Mm.
where I mean I've watched everything up until that point, and then we get the fucking Goku versus Vegeta battle,
Yeah.
and it's like, well, who's the biggest one in Dragon Ball?
Frieza?
Like physically big or
Yes,
Brawling?
right.
Yeah.
Because I mean, Tyrek was a skyscraper, or he was a like 6-story house
Mm.
versus a pony. But they did use the spirit bomb and laser powers and Kamehamehas. Basically, it was so fucking cool.
Sweet.
Yeah.
What's your favorite? Because you've seen the whole series, right?
have not. I have watched up to like season 6, and I think 6 or 7. And I think there are 9. So I'm like out 2 seasons.
Yeah, judge him.
I judged him silently for
Yeah.
the 6-7.
I felt it. I could
Yeah.
felt the daggers in the eyes.
I hope
What's
so.
your favorite storyline?
That's a good question. I mean, it's very tempting to go with just Discord because
Mm-hmm.
great villain and also got a redemption story, and he started to becoming someone who actually cared.
Mm.
So there was a bunch of character development with him. So I guess it's generally Discord storyline. But my favorite pony is still Applejack, and she has no storyline. She is in heaven, she is on her farm, she does her farm things.
Yeah.
She does not need to grow as a person.
Nope.
She's had like 2 character growth moments that was like needed and made sense.
Mm.
And afterward that, she's just happy and content on her farm.
Yeah. She's also, isn't she? No, she's not the only one that's just a horse.
Oh yeah, no, Pinky, but
Yeah.
Pinky is also an earth pony. But Pinky shows more magic than Rarity does in 4 seasons.
Yeah, she has the power of fourth wall break.
Exactly. 4th wall break, instant teleportation with the camera, duplication when it's funny. She's basically Luffy.
Yeah. She ate the Nika fruit and she is.
Yes.
Does anyone die?
No, there's one episode that deals with the concept of death, but it's very watered down for young children.
Is there no character who has like dead parents or something?
Yes, Applejack, but it's not mentioned.
All right.
Yeah, no, she lives with her granny and her siblings, but they don't mention the parents. Unless you watch the extremely sad MLP fan music videos that break my heart.
Yeah. There's a lot there. That is a dedicated fan base.
Yeah.
Like I've seen some of the fan works, specifically the horror themed ones.
Oh yes.
Because apparently there was one episode where people were infected with a virus that turned them into trees, and the horror community did some work with that. That just took off.
Yeah, boy. I mean, yeah, I was never well, I can't say that. I managed to help start up a förening in Stockholm about MLP. So I've been sort of involved, but the biggest I was with was when I was in Galacon in Germany. We just went there. We weren't guests, but it was really fun.
Nice. Yeah, no, that sounds great.
Did you say we went there? We weren't guests.
Yeah, we weren't invited guests or anything.
Oh.
That's my point.
Yeah. You went by your own will.
Yeah. And it was so funny. It was so fun. Great people. I actually hung out with people and drank beer, which are 2 things I don't really like. But when we were there, it just felt so good to be around other brownies.
Yeah. While
Yeah.
in Germany,
Exactly.
drink beer.
Yeah. That's my favorite cartoon, probably.
Yeah.
So
Great pull.
Thank you. So whose do we have favorite? You've got Courage. We got Ed and Eddie. And I think I'm gonna change mine to MLP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good picks.
Do we want to get into anime when we are 20 minutes over?
No,
Fair point.
absolutely not.
I get that.
Dragon Ball. Welcome to Dragon Ball P.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Dragon Ball pay.
I guess we can, because we did at some point we would have watched anime in our youths while we watched other cartoons, and we didn't know the difference. Like I watched Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon. That was like my introduction.
The only
yeah.
thing I didn't know was that Sailor Moon, Pokemon, and Yu-Gi-Oh was anime. That's the only difference.
Yeah.
Those three is the only things I didn't know were animes that differentiated with cartoons, because they were aired at the same time in the timeline of, oh, here's a cartoon. Oh, Digimon as well. Here's a cartoon. Oh, here's a cartoon. Here comes Pokemon. Here's a cartoon. Here comes a cartoon. Here comes a cartoon. Here's fucking Batman, my favorite show. And after that, Sailor Moon.
Yeah.
Here's a fucking cartoon. Here's a fucking live action shit show that I didn't like at all. Here's Digimon.
Yay.
It's like they were integrated in
Yeah.
the show times of cartoons and other children TV stuff, which made it harder to distinguish anime from cartoon. But when I started watching anime, I would think I was around maybe between 7 and 10 years old when I first started.
Yeah.
And I felt like this is very different from cartoons, because almost every cartoon, whichever cartoon you're gonna see, except for maybe Avatar, has chaotic episodes in them, at least some. And anime doesn't have that. Filler episodes, I would say, is chaotic episodes. But they are also integrated into the story, so it feels like a key moment when you first watch it. And then when you if you ever rewatch the anime, then you see, this is a filler episode because it didn't bring anything. But when you first watch it and you come to a filler episode, you don't know it's a filler episode until you watched some parts further, which makes it feel like, it's supposed to be here.
Yeah.
It's just an episode to be there with some other cool part to show off stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, which in cartoons they don't have. Cartoons usually never have a red thread to go on until later seasons. But animes usually always have a red thread to start with, and then they go filler episodes away from them. But the reason is usually because the manga is first, and they go from a book called the manga. Cartoons doesn't have any inspiring illustration before the cartoons.
Unless it is like a children's book or something.
Oh yeah, or like Snoopy
Or Batman.
or Batman. Yeah,
It's
the
like
comics.
superhero stuff, but Ed, Edd and Eddie didn't have a book.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And Batman the animated series didn't have a red thread,
No.
because every episode was a single thread.
Yeah, it was a self-contained story.
Exactly.
All right.
Sometimes they had part 1, part 2
Yeah.
episodes.
Exactly. You felt filled, and you felt that the episode finished when the episode.
That's
actually
what I
was
felt
finished.
when I was putting the cream in the freezer also.
Don't cream in your fridge.
And with that, we're gonna end the episode. Thank you everyone so much for listening to another glorious episode of Everything About Nothing.
And
Nothing about everything.
Thank you. Tell us what cartoons you enjoyed as a child. Especially if we have failed to mention them here.
Exactly. Show us good pics.
yeah, and please do not cream in your fridge.
Bye!
Bye.